Let's discuss the world's oldest profession. Coming up after this. Hey, it's such a polarizing subject. For me, it never really was a bad thing. I don't know if you have to be super religious to think that prostitution is wrong. I think I might follow the wrong people on social media. It because I just find it so acceptable, but I mean I always do. I've always had that part of me that I guess it's a low self-esteem. I think it might. I don't know if it's because it could probably be from two. My brother used to call me skinny constantly, and I was a very thin kid, so I probably thought I was. He used to call me Mr. Noodle because I don't know, I didn't even eat Mr. Noodle that much. But ramen, was that? I don't even know if that was ramen back in the 80s or 90s or whenever ramen was around. Whenever Mr. Noodle was being eaten by people. Yeah, and I always had a bad body image, and I still do. I have to do something about. I have to do something. First of all, I have to do something about my body, and I have to do something about my body image. I have to exercise more. Yeah, prostitution. That's what we're talking about today. I don't have a problem with people who are prostitutes. OnlyFans has made it so, or I don't know, is OnlyFans prostitution? It's made it easy to sell yourself for those things. Oh yeah, back to why it's either being called Mr. Noodle and feeling really skinny my whole entire life, or maybe it's because the only positive attention I ever received were ones for my physical appearance. So maybe it's a combination of those things is why I've always been more willing to sell my body. I'm currently not modeling, but I have been up until this point. So I've made it a profession. In many ways, that is prostitution. That's probably the thing that I liked least about the industry. I ended up doing things that were more on the business side. So I definitely preferred that. I don't like any of the networking or anything that Instagram. It's. I don't even want to show my. I don't even want to show my body anymore. Maybe it's because I'm totally unsatisfied with it, or have I let myself go? I don't know. Not really. Kind of. Or man, not a good train of thought today. I think it's okay. I don't think. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think people who do it for the wrong reasons. Yeah, I think if you're okay with yourself, then you wouldn't sell yourself. Are you selling your soul? That it might not hurt you. It might make you feel good. can any of us make those judgments because we don't know why somebody is doing it? And why is that not as valuable a thing to offer than your mind? Why, if you are good at, what if you're just a sexy person? Why is that such a bad thing to commercialize that asset? Some people have a brain that can solve problems. We don't criticize them for selling that. The stigma upon it. Anyway, I'm on OnlyFans. This isn't a commercial for my OnlyFans page, which I feel really bad about that because, as you know, if you follow me on YouTube, you know that I'm not very good at keeping consistent. You know, I make a lot of videos, though, so maybe I am better at... I'm not good at consistency, but I am good at... I'm not good at anything. I'm not satisfied with anything I do. I don't know if I'm good at anything. I'm okay at doing everything. I don't know. I do make a lot of videos. I make a lot of videos, but I don't put them out consistently. I think that's the problem. That's what they always say. But I follow a lot of people who don't do YouTube consistently, and I'm just happy when they put out a video. So that is what I judge things on. But what I've learned is I'm not a good example of anything because I'm just weird, and that's a good thing. I'm really happy about being super weird and different from everyone else, but I can't use how I feel about a subject as a good meter of how to please the world. Yeah, pleasing myself is not an example of what other people like. I thought I'd be able to talk about prostitution for a long time, but that's pretty much everything that I have to say about it. I think it's okay. And I don't know if OnlyFans and people who do really sexually overt things on the internet, I don't know if that's actually prostitution. They are selling themselves and getting money for physical and sexual behavior. But it's not a one-on-one situation or a one-on-3 situation, depending on what you're into, right? So, yeah, I want you to let me know in the comments below if you support prostitution or do you judge people who are prostitutes? And why do you judge people who are prostitutes? And what do you consider prostitution? I love you. Should I make this video 10 minutes long by just talking? I might have to put bloopers at the end. Bloopers. Or me trying to record. What do you think of my hedgehog hair? Is it acceptable? What do you think I should do differently? I think that's going to be the name of my video before this one. Did I tell you I love you?